football coach had his head up his ass. And,
Petrino?
Yeah. That's what they're basically saying. Long fired him, which he had no other choice. The guy's an idiot anyway.
Yeah, Dad told me about those shirts.
Nobody thought
I think they were
Petrino or Long?
Petrino Long actually didn't have any other choice but to fire him.
I think he deserved it.
What, Petrino?
Yeah.
Shit, I'd have run his ass off with a shovel years ago. I knew about 2 years ago he had a girlfriend.
You kept it a secret?
What?
You kept it a secret?
No, I told her.
Oh, you did? People didn't care?
I mean, if your husband had AIDS and I knew him, I'd tell everybody. Did you tell him because you were excited? I said, no, did you hear the other day that so-and-so's got AIDS? I said,
Right.
it's not because you take some kind of solace on it.
Yeah.
It's basically saying it's sad.
Right, of course.
This guy,
Yeah.
he's an idiot.
Yep.
That's like Penn State saying Sandusky is not a pedophile.
I know.
That's like saying the Catholic Church doesn't have its head up his ass. I got this gal coming in next. Hold it. Yoo-hoo. Yoo-hoo. Lou, I got to do her next.
Okay, but how long will it be then?
Oh, probably about 15, 20 minutes.
Okay, I gotta run an hour.
Okay, no problem. So I'll put you down.
Okay.
Sorry about that, I had an appointment.
She didn't do anything wrong. He didn't do anything wrong. He's all right. At least he was smart enough to tell me my phone was off the hook. Wife likes to do that to irritate me.
So you knew about it.
What?
The girlfriend.
I didn't know about that girlfriend. I knew he had a girlfriend because I knew from a gal, and she came up to a coffee place and told me, she says, you know, the coach got a girlfriend. I didn't think too much about it, you know. So, she's kind of giggling about it. So I checked out a few other people. Then I got to the damn athletic department, and one of these guys that worked for the football thing said, yeah, she got. And I talked to another guy, and he
Wait,
worked,
somebody in the department knew?
oh yeah, everybody knew he had a girlfriend. Right?
I don't know.
Well, I mean, if he had a girlfriend, he had a girlfriend. So people knew he had a girlfriend. But it didn't have any relevance to it because it wasn't quid pro quo. So as soon as he started paying her for sex, that's the difference.
And got her the job and everything,
And
right?
once you pay for sex, quid pro quo, that's the difference.
So people didn't care if he had a girlfriend. People cared when he started paying.
No, they didn't care then either.
Did you know what he was paying?
Yeah, I knew that. I didn't know it 2 years ago. But I knew it when it happened. He was paying because I knew the guy that his dad's a state trooper. And 2 years before that, he told me, yeah, he has a girlfriend. That damn coaching staff would take these barmaids out after the bars were closed. And he said, why did you tell me? Because it's my job. Somebody says, what's your job? Did you know so-and-so's got cancer? Isn't that terrible? Right, right.
You spread the news.
It's not spreading news, it's just telling people what's going on.
Okay.
Now, if somebody's got AIDS or somebody's had a tragedy, it's not particularly entertaining.
Right.
So, I don't spread that kind of crap. But one thing I don't spread lies. I spread rumors. Vicious, caustic rumors. I do not spread lies. If I spread a lie, I'm liable. You know? So I told the head of the state trooper, she comes in there 2 years ago. Didn't mean anything. So I called up one of the Vogel family, Bob Alexander, the son-in-law. I said, Bob, I think the coach has got a girlfriend. It probably doesn't mean anything right now, but I just thought, ought to know since your in-laws give $3.6 million to the racerback world. He said, well, I appreciate it. We didn't know that. Thank you, Eric. That's the end of the story, right? 2 years later, he's riding around out by my farm out there.
Yep.
And he lays it down.
Who lays what down?
The motorcycle.
Yeah.
Oh.
And
He crashed near your farm.
Yeah, well, you can look at U.S. News Today, you can see his picture of his motorcycle. You can see where it laid down, went right through the grass, and it went into a big pile of shit.
Yep.
And then at the end of it, you can see my hayfield.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
Here they can frolic in the sand.